Hey, how are you? This is Kyle Edgington, Vice President of OffFill Incorporated. We're here to talk about the recent acquisitions that we've made here in the last couple of months at OffFill, as well as show off some of the equipment offerings that we brought out to the show. Back on April 1st of this year, we were lucky enough to acquire a company by the name of Palace Packaging out of Downingtown, Pennsylvania. Since acquiring, we've taken Palace, we've brought it into OffFill in Exton. We are now manufacturing, fabricating, selling, and servicing out of OffFill's location in Exton. We've dropped the Palace name, we've merged everything under the OffFill name, and we'll be selling and dubbing this as OffFill Unscramblers. This is a nice bottle unscrambler that we're bringing here. We're coupling it and marrying it with some of our automatic feed systems. But what we're basically doing is we use what's called a belt and a hook system. On the back side of this filler right here, we have a 15 cubic foot bulk hopper. Containers are being brought up the elevator. They're going back to this sorting disc in the back, which is then eventually taking the containers. Containers are either going to come in with the opening facing up, or they're going to come in with the butt end facing out. With the opening faces up, we'll use a hook system that will grab the container and stand it up, and vice versa when it comes in the other way. So containers come in this case the belt stands it up, in this case the hook stands it on its back and then stands it up onto the conveyor. We can integrate this machine with just about any of our filler offerings. Something like here is going to run about 30 a minute, but we could go up with one of our high-speed rotary fillers doing 200-300 a minute if need be. So the OffFill unscrambling machine will bring containers onto what OffFill is best known for, which is our Auger Filler. Still the bread and butter and staple to all of our product offerings. We have a single auger filling head, and it's coupled with one of our OffFill check weighers. This is all mounted and integrated on a common frame, 8 foot in length, which keeps the footprint down nice and small. And more importantly, with the check weighер being integrated right on this frame, we only have one set of controls that everything is being run off of. Now what sets OffFill apart from a lot of different companies is that not only are we manufacturing all of this equipment ourselves, but we're also writing and developing the software for this machinery as well. So what the check weigher is able to do is whatever the filler puts out into a container, the check weigher is going to weigh. If it's accepted, it'll get past the reject arm. If it's not, it will get rejected. If the check weigher starts to detect a trend of either high or low weights, it can actually send the feedback signal directly back to the auger filler, adjust the revolutions either high or low in order to get back into that customer tolerance. Okay, lastly, we are very proud to introduce the acquisition that we made in December of last year, acquiring a company called Repack Labeling Systems. We have since dropped the Repack name and obviously dubbed it OffFill Labelers. We've moved all operations into the OffFill facility along with all of our other operations. And we are very excited to add this complementary item either as a standalone labeling system or in a line like I'm showing to you here. We make all different shapes, sizes, and sorts of labeling machines, going from a standard wrap labeler like I'm going to demonstrate here, to a panel labeler, a top and bottom, a front and back, a tamp, you name it. Containers are going to come down from the automatic auger filler. They're going to come down to the wrap labeler, which will apply it, come across the hugger belts to make sure that that's nice and applied firmly and straight, and then eventually just going onto one of our 36-inch diameter accumulating tables. We're very excited about the present and can't wait for the future of this company and how we can help you with all of your application needs. If you need anything, please feel free to contact us at any time. You can reach us by phone, 610-524-7350, or check out our brand new website that recently launched at www.offfill.com.